Most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberly, and welcome to the weekend edition of the NAVE News Update. It's Friday, September 15th. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryNews.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. The largest gift in the history of the University of Minnesota Medical School's Duluth campus will be used to establish a Native American Center of Excellence. The cash gift of $10 million to be paid over 5 years comes from an anonymous donor from Minnesota who recently learned of his own Native American roots. The center will serve as an umbrella for an already existing emphasis on recruiting and training Native American medical students. One of the oldest known Native American birch-bark canoes will go on display at a Maine Historical Society museum, possibly as early as this fall, after spending 3 decades in the barn. Carbon dating by the Penobscot Historical Society in Brunswick shows the Wabanaki canoe was likely made sometime between 1729 and 1789. Museum records date the canoe to the mid-1700s. Larissa Vieux-Picard, the Historical Society's executive director, says the artifact is priceless and could be the oldest birch-bark canoe in existence. The Society came in possession of the 16-foot-long canoe in 1889. Museum officials say it was donated to the organization after being passed down through generations in the family of William Barnes, a sea captain from Harpswell who received the canoe as a gift from a tribe. The Cherokee Nation Registration Office is processing tribal citizenship applications for Cherokee freedmen descendants following a resolution of a decade-long legal struggle. The application process includes submitting necessary paperwork such as birth and death certificates, current and correct addresses, and other up-to-date information. The Cherokee Nation Registration Office has staff set up and ready to work on new and pending freedmen descendant applications and answer questions for those who may be unfamiliar with the registration process. Applications may be downloaded online at cherokee.org/services/tribal-citizenship. The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development awarded $55.2 million to 77 Native American tribes through its Indian Community Development Block Grant Program to improve housing conditions and stimulate economic development in their communities. This program was established in 1977 to help Indian tribes and Alaska Native villages. Among the recipients of this latest funding are Maine's Penobscot tribe, who will build 24 new energy-efficient senior rental housing units, and Texas Alabama Coshada tribe, who will improve the public water quality and pipeline carrying capacity for more than 89 homes and 12 non-residential buildings on the east side of their reservation. The Native American Music Association has announced nominations for the 17th Annual Native American Music Awards. Both new and established artists share the list of nominations throughout a diverse array of 25 varied music categories. The National Indian Gaming Association's chairman, Ernie Stevens Jr., will host this year's show. Featured performers invited to this year's awards show include nominees Josh Halverson, Kelly Dickerson, and Nako of Nako and Medicine for the People. A special tribute to the late Joseph Firecrow will also be held. This year's Lifetime Achievement recipient will be Gary Farmer, who will also be performing with his band, The Troublemakers, featuring award winners Mark Brown and Derek Miller. General public voting is now open. To vote, you can go to namalive.com. Winners will be announced live at the 17th Annual Native American Music Awards, which will be held on Saturday, October 14th, at the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino in Niagara Falls, New York. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and have a grand day.